everybody, this is Sheff at PixelColada. I just wanted to share with you the fact that my Cintiq broke recently, and I was looking at getting a new one. Wacom is coming out with the new Cintiqs later on this year, May of 2018, and I did not want to buy one right now when the new ones are just right around the corner. So I figured I would get myself something cheaper, and I came across this Huion Inspiroy, which is an awesome tablet. It is half the price of a Wacom Intuos Pro, and about 80% as good. There are slight differences with initial activation pressure, but the thing I really like about it is the smooth surface. This thing, you can just glide. I hate texture because I feel like texture slows me down. I love drawing on smooth paper, and this is what drawing on smooth paper kind of feels like. I'm doing a master copy of Frazetta's Dark Kingdom. Years ago, I attended a concept art conference where the presenter said that he still did master copies whenever he's trying to learn something new, just to stay sharp. He would do them while he was trying to learn new hardware, new software. In this case, I'm using openCanvas. I'm very familiar with it, but this is the new version. This is version 7, and I wanted to see how it compared to the old ones. It was cheap enough. It was only like $60 on Steam, and I really like the better interface. I like how everything is gray. It paints really well. It's really comfortable. They've got a new engine, new painting engine, and I really enjoyed doing this study of Frazetta's Dark Kingdom. I was considering doing this as a extra credit project for my life drawing and gesture students, but I think it's probably over their heads. So I thought I would just share this with you guys and let you know that my combination of openCanvas, Huion Inspiroy, and Razer Tartarus is just my fun way of working. I started using Intuos tablets before they had any quick keys or dials or buttons or anything. In fact, the first Intuos tablet I had didn't even have USB. So I ended up sticking with Intuos, Wacoms, but I got this, I started using the Belkin game pads, and then later that became Razer. And I program all my quick keys into this thing so that I can switch between painting programs, and the application or the device recalls all of my shortcuts. So between all my programs, all my shortcuts are the same. So I really don't have to remember anything. I just program it once, and then I can switch between apps, and it's good to go. The software is still in beta, but I can get the job done. I can switch manually, but all the buttons are the same between openCanvas, between Photoshop, between Expression, between Zara, all the same. So I don't have to think, I can just do. And that's that. This is a fun piece to do. I really like the painting engine in openCanvas. Some people prefer others, but I don't so much try to color drawings. I'm trying to paint. And I'm just taking the easy route by just using the eyedropper tool and picking the colors off of the reference image and just doing my best to copy them. And I think I'm fairly accurate. I mean, the colors are right on, I think, because how can you miss with the eyedropper? Although, when you pick the eyedropper and you paint with a brush that has opacity applied, it doesn't go on as opaque as you might want because it's pressure based. So you might have to stroke again and again, but you get like a lot more interesting action happening. I stuck with one brush primarily. I didn't want to play too much. I just wanted to play with the default brushes, and this is the basic pen tool that it has, and I just wanted to see what I could accomplish with the basic pen tool and opacity. Size is not determined by pressure. I've got size dialed into the Razer. That way I can have controls separate, because sometimes when you make a fat line, you don't want it to be opaque, and sometimes when you make a thin line, you want it to be opaque because those two things are opposite with pressure. So it makes sense to kind of separate the two and include another device. This is the new Razer Tartarus. Notice the wheel. This is version 2. The software is still in beta, and you still can't put macros on the wheel. But for the most part, it gets 90% of everything done. This, I'm confident, will be resolved with a software update. I've also discovered that you can rotate brush nibs in openCanvas manually. So I programmed that into my keys up here. So if I want to rotate the brush nib, I can see it when I rotate it, and it's just a fun program to work with. You know, it takes a little time to get used to anything, but once you do, you don't have to think about the mechanics of the program. You think about what it is you're trying to do and what it is you're trying to accomplish. Okay, so enough of my talking. I'm going to put some music on. I hope you guys enjoy this. Thumbs or subs, you know how it works. Peace out.